go for a second. I'm sorry. I'm back. I have to show you guys something that Jam made. Oh, I look so bald in that picture, but that's not the point. Jam, as I think I mentioned the other day, has been making something for a few days. And I have to show you. So, 1 second. So she took this one where I look just so incredibly old and bald. Also, you're gonna laugh at my shirt just now. But she made, because she's been learning to sew and do stuff, so she made this, which she's been making for the past 3 days, basically. And then, I was gonna say she also made this because my brain isn't working properly, but she made this. And so she just took this one where I look incredibly old and bald, from just like a couple of minutes ago. Oh, looking cool, because yeah, shut up. Oh, she done an amazing job. Good boy. Well, I'm glad. I'm very glad she's made that. I love it. Very, very glad. No, I don't think so either, Jeff. Excuse me. No. Now that I have that with me. What was I doing again? This. I have to look out for the Sams. And the Davids and the Bobs too. Ah! Hold on. Just go slower and steadier. Alright, can we just like detect everything? I would like to just detect everything before I start killing everything. Well, I mean, I guess you just kind of do it as you do it, don't you? Oh, but they're friends. Oh god! What the hell? That guy's so alone. Save that fucker. What a fucked up engagement. That fucker is surrounded on 3 fucking sides. Save that poor fucker. Let's get out of here. Bad guy code of us, fucking voice line. I don't want to see anyone. I'm so unfriendly. Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Yeah, it's a red alert to missile, yeah. Oh, they're trying to sand me. They're gonna hit me. This battle isn't over. We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. It's no use. Work to the right. Fire that supply ship. Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the hands of lock on you. Radical. Got us. Back. Make them pay for this. Oh, fuck. They know they're shooting at friendlies. Our guys even got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank. Allied retreat looks good. Get closer. You'll never hit them from here. Oops. It's okay. It's okay.
Jesus, they're firing at each other.
I did it before we get in trouble.
It's all crazy.
Maybe, Jeff, maybe. Maybe sometime. Trying to get armor going again right now on my off time. This soundtrack's really good. Of course, we all know that, but oh fuck! Too busy doing the look around. I think rather than doing the, I think I need a new way of doing this. I think I need to do manual. Which would be harder, but also
take out any hostiles in their area.
Maybe because when you're doing this mode, it can get hard to actually do it right because it doesn't go to the next target you want a lot of the time.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The illusion things are starting to fight amongst themselves. Yeah, we've been thinking about that, Blinky, maybe. Yeah.
Calling friendly first. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. Target eliminated. There's more over here. The bodies are
You just can't, no, you just gotta like point at them, because otherwise you can't get the targeted on.
They're all lined up.
Let's find the Sams first, yeah, if we can, yeah.
Some of them aren't even wearing shoes.
I think the tanks take 2 missiles. Big surprises.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone. We're down to less than half our vehicles were destroyed. Let's get out of here. We need help. Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly. The group's getting faster. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. Superiors to do whatever they want. They did it. We're moving out. Leave the cat behind. We'll come back to this island one
Oh, I need 2 for tanks. 2 for tanks.
Fox 2.
I just got the photograph.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Give us another 30 minutes.
I wonder if you get in trouble if you don't ID them before you shoot, because they don't change who's who. So I wonder.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
You mission failed because of my yellow units, right, okay.
What do we do now? Send him a tank.
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. Just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. I count 12 dead bodies. Move them away from the mass driver. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceports nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
Is that planes on me? Yeah, it's planes, that's why I'm in trouble.
Our guys will take care of free strikes.
Gotta get these planes. It's not Sams, it's planes.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something.
Oh, it's drones. Drones launching from the containers.
Missile.
And I missed them. Frick.
The rebels are here. When the first one go by, and detonate on the second. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. Missile away. Tank is destroyed.
Whoa!
Watch it. Enemy has a
Flew
lock.
right into it.
Ambush, stay calm, reform the range. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now. Enemy on your back.
Missile evaded. Target acquired. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing.
I think that's every time it does with the setup I have, yeah. Whoop, accidentally also have my bad.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Get someone get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Missile launched.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
ID it!
You're asking for friendly fire. ID your targets.
Sorry.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together!
Might be on that one.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. Stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Arisia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship! If you take, we're done for!
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east. Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news. We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna save those guys.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Oh shit.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers.
Thanks,
We'll
Jaeger.
flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
It's an SU-35, we don't care about that.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strutter 1, missile launched. Missile launched.
Missile. Missile.
Target locked. Enemy on your back.
Oh god, there's fucking a billion of them.
Flight leader, all systems ready. We are a go for launch.
Missile.
This is
Missile.
launch control. Enemy
Behind my
high
target.
Confirm launch readiness.
Missile.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger. Hostile has lock.
Wait, what are those?
Watch it. Enemy
No,
has
those
a
are just
lock on you.
drones.
Ram 7 locked on target.
Hang on, we're IDing more of these now.
Bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Missile.
Such a given position.
Missile.
They got a stubborn one on my ass.
Ram 7 here. The lights up. Be careful.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Heads up. These reinforcements are in reach.
Missile.
Missile.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile.
I can't even see them.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Oh, this part's hard.
Missile.
Am I stupid? I can't even see them.
Plane will ice up if you stay in there too long. Intercept those bombers.
I'm trying, man. I can't even fucking see them.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Am I stupid? There it is. I am stupid.
Chaff and flares.
Out of flares. I'm fucked. I'm cooked.
Ram 7. Evading enemy missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit hit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down.
All enemy bombers have been
Oh,
destroyed.
God.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Missile.
We don't even know where we are.
Missile.
We need to get to containers now. To these drones.
Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That goes good. Hussein Fred, but they're running on fuels and low on ammo.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You can just get the best fight for today. Our army can turn this thing around.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy.
Missile.
Stop whining.
Stop whining! Me to the rat. Stop whining! Nice.
Missile.
My allies are getting those ground targets pretty good too.
Hostile
Missile.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Uruzian Pronghorn to show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Destroyed.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is
Where
this?
are they?
Me? Call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
Wait, what? Oh.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
Use a smoke canister, and who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you moron!
Based princess, I remember this part.
Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry! Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I can even do anything with that scrap.
Missile away.
Missile. Ammunition is low. Missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian
Yeah,
casualties.
yeah, Bounty, that's why I was careful of him.
Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
Uh-oh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
That last Sam lived.
2, 1. Launch. 1.
Oh, hey, check those things out.
3. The mass driver is accelerating.
Ah,
Supply
shit.
ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
Supply ships are on their schedule.
Missile.
All aircraft,
little
remain on high
fuckers.
alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting
Yep.
ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. I can't get a lock.
Fox 2.
Enemy on your back. That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away.
Okay, they're speeding up now that I caught up with them. I shouldn't have braked.
Usually pretty good at playing tag, but these guys have a head start.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. People can't be like... Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Missile.
We've recalculated the remaining time.
Missile.
Fuck, where'd it go?
60 seconds remain.
Missile.
They're forced to turn their backs to us. Now I'm looking for them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
30 seconds.
Ah!
Don't give up.
Fuck!
Strutter 1 is down.
Got all mixed up in the clouds. This game's hard when missiles can hurt you. An Iron Man run of this game with these mods would be hard. Alright, don't break no matter
Supply ships
what.
have been launched from the mass driver.
I was braking to like settle in behind them. I got full flares now. I was braking in to settle in behind them,
Don't even know about.
but it's like a rubber band mechanic. It feels like as soon as you catch up to them, they start going like twice as fast. So that was a mistake.
You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Do not let go of the W key, actually.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Maybe there's a missile. Thank you.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it. They're forced to turn their backs to us. Now I'm looking for them.
Strata 1, target acquired.
They're faster than I expected.
That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships.
Wait, how'd they ever get over there?
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
It'd be easy if all they could do was climb
We
that.
calculated the remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
These guys continue to pursue the supply ship.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
I can't get a lock.
There we go.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Now I want to do an Iron Man run of this game with these mods because of the challenge that it would be.
Island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian
Now I want to beat this game without restarts, with these mods on,
Ran into tanks with,
with
this
no 5th gen.
A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Buff the standard missiles a bit and change the loadout so you can take a lot more special weapon choices on things like F-15s.
The princess saw what happened.
I'll do F-15 the whole run.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No,
Someone's
just
already
basically
mad.
prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Ulysses, just think how much practice you would get every time you die straight back to the beginning, yeah. It'd be a great video, but it'd be a terrible stream, because you wouldn't want to be here for all the restarts. It'd be a great YouTube video, though. I'd have to be a lot better at this game. I've died like 30 times.
Good. Take
But
a
it
seat.
could be done.
Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy.
Bounty. I would just
Isn't
skip
safe
every one of
either.
them. If you fail the
Places
refueling,
see
you go back to
around
the start,
are
said
only
Bounty.
friends we've got. Take a good look.
Beat the DLC mission to fly out of bounds again. The DLC missions make it harder. It's kind of like how I've turned off Slingshot with Zangers for Kitchen. That'd be. Can you imagine guaranteed? That'd be scary. Yeah, 1 million restarts. I think if you buffed the plane enough, it'd be easier. Like you give the standard
We
missiles
found a
more,
boat, then sailed away from the
a
island.
few more flares maybe.
We had to. We didn't belong there.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
The new guy's name was George.
George.
I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
You fucking racist.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself.
Okay.
Or at least it was until war erupted.
Whose carrier is that?
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
How do you know about that?
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean
Who
that
is
if the
Scrap
space
Queen's voice
elevator was
actress?
destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
Thanks, Tandy.
That's not the way I heard it.
Have you tried? I haven't heard of that before.
What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
Twisted Magic and Rivals? Oh, that's why I recognize her. Been playing a lot of Magic lately.
Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
Yeah, I know,
When it comes
Tandy. I
to
thought you were
which one
joking.
think he took? I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was.
Yeah, like Jar Jar Binks, Racism Quicksand.
At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Philip said, excuse me, what? You haven't heard about Racism Quicksand, Jar Jar Binks? Oh, man. I thought everybody knew about that.
Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway,
No?
it looks
Hang
like
on.
the seizure
Hold
of
on.
Tyler
Wait for the
Island
briefing.
and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle.
Oh, this...
It's currently occupied
yeah.
by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat.
I need to go to the bathroom before this mission starts.
They'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction.
Armed noob, I know.
But we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base.
Do you have to say it like
Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only...
Blinky says, I think this is the mission that made us create the War Crimes
We'll make
command. I thought we made it in BattleTech.
Together.
Hold on. So, I have to look up the tweet now. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it was BattleTech too. Hey, don't try to find it. I want to find the original writing of it. My Google search history is so fucked. Yeah, this was a... It was about people, like, trying to say George Lucas was racist for Jar Jar Binks or something. Someone wrote, Jar Jar Binks is the most... I can't read this without laughing. Jar Jar Binks is the most astounding character ever created. To even apply a race when calling him racist makes you racist. It's like racism quicksand. George Lucas was a very specific kind of genius. Does this have the replies? No, it doesn't. Someone on Reddit is writing about it, and I think I've read this comment too from a year ago. They say, with some movies, people pick up on the racism many years after they release, which is something I've noticed regarding, say, Harry Potter. But Phantom Menace was wild because day one people were walking out of the theaters like, that was a little bit racist, wasn't it? That's how overt it was. George Lucas was kind of a master of at racism. To even apply a race to Jar Jar Binks is kind of racist in and of itself, like racism quicksand. The Nemoidans are a similar story. You might think they're caricatures of Chinese or Japanese people, but no, you're too racist to realize it's actually Thai people they were racist towards. Lucas was one of a kind. And then I remember reading through the original Twitter thread, and I think someone made the joke of, like, George Lucas in the 90s or early 2000s, like, beaming the racism into, like, 5-year-old and 10-year-olds' brains, just beaming the racism in without them realizing it. And someone replied to one of those comments like, yeah, when I was like 7, I was like watching The Phantom Menace in theaters, and like I could feel myself getting more racist, and I walked out as a kid feeling more racist. And people replied to that guy's comment like, buddy, what the fuck were you talking about? No, like, that was just you, like, that was just you, like, it was a joke. It's just one of the most insane self-reports. Yes, Freddy, one of the most insane self-reports I've ever seen online. Actually, now that I think of it, I think that person said it first unprompted, and then someone else said the George Lucas beaming the racism in the 5-year-olds comment, which makes it much worse. And that's what the phrase, racism quicksand and Jar Jar Binks is racism quicksand means to me when I bring it up, sorry. What was this in relation to originally? Oh, Harling's Mirror! Sorry! In relation to... Harling's Mirror! I have to go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Oh shit. Now you know. Now you know. George Lucas was a very specific kind of genius. I'll be right back, one sec. Couple of minutes, be right back. Oh. here. I'm back. Ugh. My teddy bear warmed my seat. So, Shalaji Castle. I got sausage rolls in the fryer. So I got 15 minutes. It's like how Ace Combat is like, you have 15 minutes to finish the whole mission. I got 15 minutes before my ding goes off. Huh. Alright. So, they say all of the threats are air, but I see a whole bunch of ground targets. We got 3 target AA guns. I mean, you know I'm taking anti-air because you know what this mission's about, of course, so we'll just have to do it with standard missiles.
Alert.
Maybe it's time to start using the F-22 for these last 3 missions. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's not playing! Italian Man, kick in! I'll replay it. Oh my god, this beautiful donation. Thank you so much for the $40. Thank you. Catacomb finally is my test thing. Here we go.
New 40.00 donation from Niman2476.
They're like stacked up under each other.
Fly Eagles fly. On the road to victory. Fly Eagles fly. Score a touchdown 1, 2, 3. Hit them low. Hit them high. And watch our Eagles fly.
Great.
Fly Eagles fly. On the road to victory. EAGLES Eagles.
EAGLES Eagles. Thank you so much for the $40 donation. Nieman, I believe that you are telling me and everybody else who is here but somehow cares about the Super Bowl but isn't watching it right now, the final spoilers. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $40. Appreciate it. Apparently, this is bad for SWF Delicious, I think. Thank you for that. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for the $40 and congratulations. It's once again time to burn Philadelphia to the ground. Get JPEG Dog in there. I love so yeah, sorry, not sorry. Well, you just paid me $40, so I also side of you. Go Eagles. I would fly the Eagle in their honor, but it doesn't have a weapon I'm allowed to use right now. These weapons are too good. Or do you just use like a whole bunch of... No, that'd be too good too. Nina says it's okay. No, I knew you'd understand. Yeah, you can't use the Raptor either, because the Raptor is also just like, I've had enough. We gotta save it. I still remember what I did to the enemy with the 8 AM. We're not allowed to use it, so I think it's more... Raphael is the peak of air-to-air for me right now, sadly. Do you not see what just having the JPEG Dog? He probably gets better. Yeah, I would do another run through this game. I'd reset. I'd play all the same mods. Oh, but if I reset, I have to get a mod so I can play Ace without having played it before. Reset the save so we have to earn everything again. Maybe before Iron Man, play through it without everything unlocked. Oh, do you actually... No, you start with the F-16. I was gonna say it'd be fun if it actually made you start in the F4 or the... Yeah, make you start in the F4 like the old games. Or the F5. There's no F5 in this game, I'm now realizing is a crime. We need the F5. But you should start at the start and have to, like, buy your way through it again, but with these hard as fuck mods on, and then tweak all of the SP weapons so that you can use everything as an upgrade. I would, if I was gonna play this game a lot more, I would try to figure out how to do that, where it's just like, the planes kind of have a lot more special weapon options, so you can pick the plane for the plane rather than for the special weapon, but then kind of bring the special weapons in line a bit so that you haven't got like the busted ones with these mods on. That'd be fun. It'd be fun to like grind through the planes and be like, yeah, we got back to the F-22 again, rather than being like, oh, we shouldn't use that. I kind of want to do that now. How do we turn this into a roguelite? Yeah! Oh, Subject's right, actually. The game's too long to be a roguelite, but you're actually right. I've been saying how, like, there needs to be more jet-flavored games of different genres, like jet-flavored Dark Souls. We could make this into the jet roguelike, you're right. What if you, like, unlocked special weapon choices and you could put them on any plane that had the hard points for it? Like, ground hard points. Like, everything has a certain number of ground or anti-air hard points. And then what if... Oh god, Soup Geist is for sure. No, listen. And then what if you rolled more chances to unlock special weapons or special things or parts you wanted by doing this optional objectives, like the aces, like shooting down the secret aces, or doing the optional objectives like shooting down the Ospreys in the DLC missions. Or like hitting a higher score thing than normal. Oh man, oh. Let him stew. Let him stew. Thank you for that phrase. Oh, now I'm in. But for that to be the most goated of things, it should be all the Ace Combat missions, like how they did Stalker. They combined all the expansion packs and sequels, half sequels into one. And it should be all of the missions. There's games that do this, where they just chronologically fuck you around. All of the missions from all the Ace Combats, right? Like, I think Infinity tried to do this, right? Have all the different missions you could co-op. And then you, like, pick your path. So the Spire, like, is like, okay, so we can either go, Anchorhead Raid or, you know, Kimona, right? We can either go, fucking B7R or we can go Shorebirds. Well, they'd have to be the same kind of difficulty, but you know what I mean? That'd be interesting. Yeah, let the soup flow through me. I'm stewing right now. Jet roguelike. Hey, Salsa, welcome inside. Hey, baby. Hey, look at this. Look what Mommy made. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, how much of the tree can you afford at this point? Probably a lot more of it. The goal that Raphael rides again. Aquamos is refueling the plane. No, you roll a gacha relic. Don't disturb her, she's happy in there. You roll a gacha relic that, makes the refueling automatic. Good girl. Nyx is happy in her box, don't disturb her. We're gonna need more homing. Isn't there a roguelike mode in PW already, though? Yeah, well, it's... Yeah, it doesn't have that kind of stuff, I don't think. Does it? I can't remember. Honestly, the big thing is now to play Project Wingman, I need these same mods from Ace Combat 7 for Project Wingman. Now I need the missiles to be this good, and everything to be jacked up this hard. Though, to be fair, Project Wingman already has better missiles to an extent, and is already harder. On the hardest difficulty, I believe. So to be fair, maybe it's just time to play Project Wingman again. After this. Maybe it's time, because did I ever do a hardest difficulty run through the game? I think I only played through it once and I unlocked the hardest, right? I don't think I ever did Mercenary. Right? Maybe not. Maybe it's time for another run. We'll see. I'll give it a crack after this, and see if I feel like playing some more of this kind of stuff. It's got its own DLC too. Takeoff weight augmentation. Okay, what am I doing? I'm adding homing to these, sorry. I do think the extra top speed helps with getting away from missiles, so I kind of don't want to get rid of it. But that means we need to get rid of the more. And get just homing abilities, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about Project Wingman. I always have to take two-seaters. I'll just have to get that mod where there's always a Prez pod. Alright, gamer time.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
So gold. Mercenary Diff's getting updated at some point. Oh, how so? Yeah, PW's machine gun's actually good, apparently, yeah. And apparently there's some level of virtual joystick. Anyway, listen to this soundtrack.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
It's kind of fucked up.
We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid shooting anyone I don't need to, I think.
Aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Don't stop the car! It'll make us unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are they talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up.
I think so, Vanny, yeah.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
I have considered that, Banter.
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vassilage, the rich neighboring Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
Missile.
What's the deal with this one? Why can't I see it?
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Missile hit.
No, you're not.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
With the Ocean Army.
Locked on.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Killing all these poor fighter pilots who don't deserve it. I gotta play War Thunder after this and play some who do.
Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's the deal with this? Cloud cover?
They have 4 aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Yeah, there it is.
Why aren't our planes up in the air? They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
To Mark, just a guy named Sam is hiding in his house. It's Sammy from Advanced Warfare.
Hurry up with takeoff preps.
Oh no.
That's Shalaji Castle.
There you already.
Missile.
To our scouts.
Missile.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get over it. Take shelter somewhere sturdy or on the ground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
We're the baddies.
Come on, we're fighters. Help us wait for listening. Attacking.
Missile.
They're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. Taking out more than half. There are 4 enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the East.
Target was not struck.
F-16s again.
The warehouse is filled with ammunition.
Missile. Missile.
Ow. It's always the F-16s, even now.
Our air defense capabilities are compromised.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
I think the XMs can't... Oh no, they can turn.
Missile.
I was about to say the XMs can't turn as good, but never mind, they can.
Missile. Caution.
Shit. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us.
Locked on.
Don't hit that school, don't hit that school, good.
Can't we hit our target?
Target eliminated.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Ow! Okay, going upwards is also not a good evasion, it feels. The castle looks just like the ones in Arma. Did Arma invent castles?
Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Rider 1, target eliminated. Target locked.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Fuck you, Harrier.
Evading enemy missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Oh, Jaeger.
AA destroyed.
I actually love this character.
Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle seems like we can get up there, along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. Once we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
That's sad, man. They were gonna get it back.
Interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Also, though,
Soul Squadron, airborne.
how many chances do you get to bomb the monarchy?
Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
Oh, but they're giving us chances even now.
Long-range strategic strike group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
Missile.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to talk in so tough and those who would have been views at Verbante. You bastard!
Missile.
You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit!
Missile.
I'm out!
Missile.
Ejecting!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
Missile.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Yes, please.
Wilco.
Righto!
Stall warning.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Let's finish it before he stands here. Roll's been hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Oh,
As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
beautiful song.
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky.
We can still help you.
Don't waste your life. Dedicate it to reclaiming that which you call home.
I don't think you're gonna stand up to this. Oh!
Find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yummy.
Sorry, I'm about to ruin the pacing again with proportional missiles.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Wilco, might just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
That's the idea.
Identified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
Oh, he's got some dodges even with the mod.
Seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy.
He's trying to maneuver kill me.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with me all the time is something. Drone fighters don't perform with the blue. They have replaced the cosmos in the skies.
Oh!
I'm there with the facility and the Air Force should be fighting against him.
He took a lot of hits, folks. Hell yeah.
Then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've failed every last one of them.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
Sorry, old man.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
It means put us up to the drone production. See, with this kind of balance, all you need to make the bosses threatening again is just give them flares. Like I've got. Just give them flares and let them pull the Mario Kart moves harder when you build the game knowing that the missiles work like this.
Well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least.
Fujian went
Luckily,
high.
the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the
Oh,
sky.
Blinky, you're good.
Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact.
Fact.
The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War.
Spoilers.
Erusia had a lot up their sleeves.
I don't know about it,
They were
maybe.
even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here.
Well,
War, you never know what's lurking.
Hold on now, they weren't doing
It
anything.
looks like everything's loose now.
They just went home to Shillage.
Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
You know, just nightmares. What if we hadn't come to Mihei's kingdom and fucking killed him? He could have done anything. He could have done anything here. He could have made stop signs the wrong color. Panzer Shrek says, what you do when the CO starts waxing philosophical about the terrors of war during the debrief. Alright. I gotta get me some sausage roll. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my lunch. One moment. BRB. My rolls needed more time to cook. So I got another 7 minutes or so. Alright. You know, I just realized something, by the way. I don't need a bunch of, like, stochastic soup guy mods to play that thing I was talking about before of this campaign. Because if I have everything unlocked, I can just bronze man it. I could just literally roll a dice and be like, oh look, I got this, if I just design some rules for it. I'm thinking about that now. The legit, the Iron Man, the Slay the Spire AC7 run. I could actually do that. I just need to write some rules up for it. I think it's just long enough to run it back and take on Mihei in the A10. It'd be interesting if you only get so many aircraft rolls a run, like they're rare. So, like, what if all you had was, like... I'm interested in that idea now. I'm gonna think about that more. I'm gonna think about how to spreadsheet the AC7 roguelite rules. I'm gonna think about that. But I would need to find a way to mod or get a mod so that they could, like, all the planes could take all the SP weapons as choices on their hardpoints, I think. And then I think you could make something work. I wish the game was as config moddable as something like Freelancer XCOM 2 is. It'd be easy. Have to look into it. That's interesting. If you get shut down on a plane, you can't use it again? Aha! That's... No, I know you're doing Kappa, but that's an interesting way to do lives if I was going to try to do an Iron Man challenge. That's actually an interesting way to do it. Nuzlocke. Ace Combat 7 Nuzlocke, yeah. That's also an interesting idea. See, I only start thinking about these ideas when I'm actually, like, into the level of the game, and the game has got interesting with these mods, so... That's a good idea, I actually like that. Gold Ace. Thank you. Yeah, because then if you get shut down on all the planes, you gotta start over. Yeah, so you better hope you've earned enough money to get more planes. But that does mean, yeah, maybe, like, you lose the Hornet, and you have to go down to, like, all you've got left is, like, the fucking Phantom and the MiG-21. And the Starfighter is always there, like, your default pistol. It's, like, the last life you have. Waldrick says if you're gonna earn planes, you don't ammo and refuels too. I like this. I like this idea. This sounds like a really fun way to do another run of this game, actually. I actually think we could come up with good rules for this. That's a really good idea. Yeah, you just have everything unlocked, and you would house rule with dice, I guess. Or you could, I guess, pay for it as well, I guess. That's interesting, though. I like that. It's very interesting. I will think about this.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility.
Oh, Blinky, that's fun.
I guess this
I
was
like
the
that.
factory where they built
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gigantic structure.
Failing
the
refuel doesn't
elevator
lose
traveled
your campaign, but if you succeed
It was this
refueling, you
little
get another
girl
roll.
sitting
I
in
love
front
that.
of the mural.
Good idea.
When the princess saw her, she
I
shuddered
like these
like
rules.
she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal.
Same.
This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island.
Why'd someone shoot her?
She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there.
I like that, Blinky. Good idea.
Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground.
The chip.
Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip.
That is an insane way to do that.
Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago.
2 wars.
Know any Belkans?
Belkan War?
Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up.
Oh, she's at it again.
Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced...
Out of nowhere, she's at it again!
That's right.
I'm Belkin, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil.
I've heard about this.
My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries.
Oh no, you're right, it would be because of Grace Maria.
Purpose. To breed wars.
Okay, that's...
The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge.
Hold on now, buddy. This might just be you.
I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair.
It's the same timeline and world, Nieman.
We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us.
No, you wouldn't.
And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
She is rocking that jacket, isn't she, Subject?
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish, to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
That is not what this guy's up to.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
Oh, shit!
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
Yuka, what's
We
up?
must destroy the factory.
Project Wingman soon, Yuka.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it. And the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
Welcome, Euchre, everyone.
So, this place
Voice
runs
actor
on
of
solar power
Avox
that
Galaxy
the
from
space
Project Wingman.
elevator
Welcome, Euchre.
generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
Project Bing Bam. That'll be go. I'm probably going to play Wingman again, Euchre, I've decided after this.
By the factory's entrance.
With mods.
Harling commissioned it to be painted.
Okay.
I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators.
What was Harleen trying to say with this?
I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusea after all.
It was Harleen a David Lynch fan or something.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Are you talking about Jar Jar Binks? They had to cut that part of the cutscene. They didn't have time to finish this game.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire.
It's time.
Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator.
Near Italy.
As it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island.
Cypher text message on the left. Oh my god, Cypher's text messaging us.
It's a message to all those looking to end the
Amazing.
war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war.
Is it finally time to deploy the Raptor again?
Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
Is it finally time to deploy the Raptor with 8 AAM again to just swat every fucking drone? I think it's finally time to fly the Raptor again. We've worked hard, we've done a lot of Raphael 4th genning with the long-range missiles. Switch to Quams for the next mission. Stuff with A10 first. Okay. I have to get my food out of the fryer, so I'll be 1 sec. Hang on. Make the drones fear God. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I put my new boy over here. My new boy, you could say statue, my new boy bear. Sit over here for a second, boy. Oh, Jam did so good. Alright, I gotta get my food, 1 sec. Blinky says yes, but if you get shot down, if you go back to tier 1, no deal. Be right back. Okay. I have some parts to pick. While I eat my sausage rolls, perhaps. Guys, why is hashtag feet trained on Twitter? Oh, There's a stupid fucking ad from the Super Bowl, that's why. Oh, hot. Oh, hot, hot, oh, hot, oh. Like it says roll for the Macy 7 roguelite starts here. It does fucking not. It does fucking not. Okay, I need the bulletproof fuel tank even more than the stealth coating. Take the stealth coating off the F-22 and make it a titanium bathtub. This is what they want. This is what the reformers want. Got that. See the shark face and a nose cone? I don't think they make those for raptors, but I'll have a look at the skins, okay, for you. Add rivets, yeah. Add more strengthening rivets for hull integrity. That's right. Special missile homing capabilities, yes. Don't need more special missile power, I don't think. Probably just range, yeah. We got homing for standard missiles, but we won't get the extra range for them because we won't need them as much because we've got the 8 AAMs. Okay. Hello gamers, what up, Swift? Hey, how'd the Super Bowl go? Everyone was a winner? Yeah, I got a $40 donation from Nieman saying exactly that. And nothing about Go Eagles, Fly Eagles, Fly. Oh, another bite. It's gonna have cooled off now because I've let all the heat out. I can eat this now. Ah. Mmm. Oh, boom. Hey, man. I swear, fuck. The Chiefs lost the game, but Philadelphia will lose much of their city tonight. My god. Alright, I guess this is the loadout. Aircraft pitch maneuverability. No, we're good. What skins do we have? We looked at these before. Strider it up. Alright. I think we're just good like this then.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Yep. Come back to my lap, boy.